Did you know that KFC, the mega-giant fast food chain, was started by a 6th grade dropout? Yes, you heard it right. The man behind the world-famous Finger-Lickin good chicken is none other than Colonel Harlan Sanders. Now let's wind back the clock and dive into the early life of this chicken maestro. Born in 1890, Harlan Sanders was the oldest of 3 children. After his father's untimely death, young Sanders was left with the responsibility of looking after his siblings while his mother worked tirelessly to make ends meet. This is where his culinary journey began, cooking for his family at the tender age of 7. But life wasn't always a bed of roses for Sanders. He faced his fair share of struggles and hardships. From being a farmhand, a streetcar conductor, to even a steamboat pilot, Sanders hopped from one job to another, never quite finding his fit. He even tried his hand at selling insurance and operating a ferry boat company. But as they say, life has a funny way of leading us to our destiny. In the midst of all his hustling, Sanders found solace in one thing: cooking. He would often experiment with different recipes and flavors, hoping to stumble upon something extraordinary. But little did he know that his love for cooking would become his ticket to success. His breakthrough came in the mid-1930s, when he was running a service station in Kentucky. His home-cooked meals became so popular among travelers that he had to expand his dining room to accommodate them all. This was the beginning of Sanders' Court and Café, the precursor to KFC. Now imagine this. A 6th grade dropout who had done a series of odd jobs was now running his own successful restaurant. Talk about resilience and perseverance. Sanders was a testament to the fact that success doesn't always come in the ways we expect. So, our chicken maestro had a rough start, but little did he know that he was on the brink of creating a fried chicken empire. Fast forward to the 1930s, and Sanders is running a service station in Kentucky. But wait, this isn't any ordinary service station. It's also the birthplace of the infamous KFC secret recipe. In the midst of fuel pumps and car engines, Colonel Harlan Sanders found himself playing the role of an impromptu chef. His customers, weary travelers passing through the bluegrass state, were often ravenous, and Sanders, never one to turn away a hungry face, began cooking to satiate their appetite. Now, Sanders wasn't just flipping burgers or grilling hot dogs. No, he was whipping up Southern comfort food, the kind that warms your belly and soothes your soul. His star dish? Fried chicken, of course. But not just any fried chicken. Sanders was on a quest to create a recipe that was nothing short of perfection. And so, the trial and error process began. Sanders would mix and match, experiment and taste, all in the pursuit of that perfect blend. He knew he was onto something when the compliments started pouring in. But being a perfectionist, he didn't stop there. He toiled away day and night, adding a dash of this, a sprinkle of that, until he had it. A blend of 11 herbs and spices that would make his fried chicken stand out from any other. It was a flavor that was unique, distinct, and utterly delicious. The secret recipe was more than just a list of ingredients. It was a testament to Sanders' determination and perseverance. It was proof that success doesn't come overnight, but is the result of countless hours of hard work and unwavering dedication. And thus, the secret recipe that would conquer taste buds worldwide was born in a humble gas station. Talk about a rags to riches story. Sanders didn't stop at the service station. He went on to open his own restaurant, Sanders Court and Café. But how did we get from there to the KFC we know and love today? Well, it all started with Sanders Court and Café. This wasn't just any restaurant, mind you. It was a place where customers could savor the delightful taste of Sanders' fried chicken, made with the secret recipe we've all come to love. The cafe quickly gained popularity, becoming a local favorite. People would travel from all over Kentucky, and even from neighboring states, just to get a taste of Sanders' delicious chicken. As the cafe's popularity soared, Sanders' reputation grew. His dedication to quality and his distinctive cooking style were recognized by the Kentucky governor, Ruby LaFoon. In a gesture of appreciation, LaFoon bestowed upon Sanders the honorary title of Colonel. From that moment on, Sanders was more than just a cafe owner. He was Colonel Sanders. But Colonel Sanders didn't rest on his laurels. He saw an opportunity to share his unique fried chicken with the world. And so, he began franchising his secret recipe. He traveled across the country, cooking batches of chicken from restaurant to restaurant, demonstrating the superior taste and quality of his product. His efforts paid off, and the Kentucky Fried Chicken franchise was born. Colonel Sanders' journey from a small cafe owner to a chicken tycoon wasn't easy. It required passion, dedication, and an unwavering belief in the quality of his product. But through it all, he never lost sight of his goal: to share his delicious fried chicken with the world. This was the turning point in Colonel Sanders' life. From a humble cafe, Sanders Court and Café, he built a chicken empire that has since grown into the global brand we know today as KFC. The Colonel's story is a testament to the power of perseverance, and his legacy continues to inspire entrepreneurs around the world. So our beloved Colonel Sanders went from a cafe owner to a bona fide chicken tycoon. But the story doesn't end there. Even after Sanders sold KFC, his legacy lived on. He became the brand ambassador and his face, the symbol of KFC. But what happened next? How did a humble roadside cafe turn into a global phenomenon? Well, after Sanders' death in 1980, the reins of KFC were in new hands. But the company's commitment to Sanders' vision never wavered. He had left behind a legacy of quality and taste, and KFC was determined to uphold it. The company didn't just focus on maintaining the secret recipe that Sanders had perfected. Oh no, they also stayed true to Sanders' entrepreneurial spirit. They took his humble chicken recipe and turned it into an array of mouth-watering dishes. From the original recipe chicken to spicy zingers, popcorn chicken to hot wings, the menu expanded, but the heart of it all remained the same. That delicious finger-licking good chicken that Sanders had first fried up in his Kentucky kitchen. KFC also embraced the power of branding. Sanders' face was not just a symbol, it was a promise of quality. His smiling portrait on every bucket of chicken was a reassurance that the food inside was made with the same dedication and passion that Sanders himself had put into his chicken. And let's not forget about KFC's global expansion. Today you can find KFC in over 140 countries. From the bustling streets of Tokyo to the scenic landscapes of South Africa, the iconic red and white logo is a familiar sight. Each restaurant, though thousands of miles apart, shares a common bond: the commitment to serve food that Sanders would have been proud of. The legacy of Colonel Harlan Sanders is more than just a story of chicken. It's a tale of perseverance, of relentless pursuit of quality, and of a simple man's dream becoming a global reality. And that, folks, is the inspiring story of a 6th grade dropout who created a global fast food empire. Remember, it's never too late to start frying up your own dreams. So the next time you bite into that juicy piece of KFC chicken, remember the story of the man who made it all possible. Colonel Sanders, a man of perseverance, determination, and resilience, who turned his humble cafe into a global phenomenon. From his secret recipe to building a legacy that continues to thrive, Sanders' journey is a testament to the power of dreams. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe for more finger-licking good content. Until next time, keep chasing your dreams, one chicken bucket at a time.